Hello and welcome back to another episode here on the OmathaCraft server. In today's episode, it's episode 20. Wow, 20. Only feels like the season has just begun, which, to be honest, kind of has. We're on episode 20, so I'll just shut up. Let's get on with what we're doing today. So as you can see, I have put my Christmas hat on, and it's an interesting Christmas hat. It's definitely better than last year's. It's not amazing, but I'm not going to do anything special with my skin, because I sometimes need to record videos where I don't have a special skin on or anything. That's lovely. We've got Gollum dying up there. Do like the sight of that. So yeah, I've got a small Christmas hat on, which I'll have for the month of December. And wow, I cannot believe it is December already. Got loads of different videos planned for this month, so it's going to be an epic month on the channel. So make sure you keep your eyes open. Videos will be coming out all over the place, and it should be really, really good. But let's get on with today's episode. What are we going to be doing? So I am recording this in a bit of a weird fashion, this episode, where we're going to be doing different things at different times. And the first thing is, you've probably noticed, this has been flattened. And there is a reason for this, which we're going to go into after I've shown you a clip, and I'll explain all of this and what we're going to be doing at the base once we found out what all this is about. So I was doing an AFK session, then I got a message from Nintendo saying, when you next log on, or I was already online, when you next go to your base, make sure you're recording. So I did, and I'll show you that clip now. Once we've done that, I'll get back to you just back here. Okay, so Nintendo asked me to, when I go back to my base, start recording. I've just been doing an AFK session over at the Guardian farm, which I'm doing some work on at the moment, which I'm not really going to talk about for the time being. That'll be in the next couple of episodes. You'll see what's going on there. So over here at the base, I was just... Oh, dear. Now, I know what this is all about, straight away. So Nintendo seems to have built a kind of oblong, well, it's an interesting type of Christmas tree, I have to say. We seem to have a message. It's very dark around the base with lots of mobs. Merry Christmas. Christmas present to Rover. Well, I mean, thank you for the present, Nintendo, and this looks very nice. I might decorate this. I'll probably keep this. But the reason you may be asking, and then there he is himself. There he is. Me and Nintendo have had this thing, and I was saying to him, I don't really get into a Christmassy mood till maybe the 14th or 15th of December. So it takes me a bit of time to get into a Christmassy mood. And when I'm recording this, it is the 30th of November. And I've had this thing saying I'm not putting on a Christmas skin till it's December. So I don't have a Christmas skin on at the moment. I will put one on when it becomes December. So, I mean, thank you, Nintendo. I'll keep this, I guess. It looks very nice. We might decorate it a bit more. But thank you. And my particles are a bit dodgy at the moment because I've just had them turned off because I've been over at the Guardian farm. So, yeah, thank you, Nintendo. So, yeah, let's get back on with the episode. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that clip with Nintendo. That was very funny. How we just managed to log on the moment I started recording over here. It was quite funny. And yeah, thank you, Nintendo, for building this. It is very nice. We've got our own Christmas tree in the base. We might tweak it a little bit. I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't mind us changing things up. Maybe we'll make some nice flashing lights in there or something, twinkly lights, that kind of thing. We might tweak it up, make it look even more Christmassy. So what we can actually do is we can get rid of that because there's nothing in there left now. So what are we doing with the base? So today we're going to be working around the base and getting things ready for well, for us to begin lots of different projects. So I want to be doing loads and loads of different projects starting, but I can't really until the base is usable, let's say. So what we have is I flatten this entire area to the so we have the black hole level is the entire height, the same height the entire way around. As you can see, we've got this issue over here where we're gonna have to do some terraforming work to make the terrain reach the same height. So we'll kind of bring it down, slope it down into the ocean. I also, at some point, will be removing this bit here to make this more of an island. The same goes for over there. We'll finally remove these spruce walls, which I first added when we moved into the island. We also need to make this river go the whole way round, so through this area here. Loads and loads of different bits and pieces we need to be doing to get the base coming together. Because over the next few weeks, we're going to start loads of different projects. I believe the town hall's starting within a couple of weeks or so. so. And we definitely need a cactus farm for that. So we're going to be building a cactus farm, all loads and loads of different types of farms, builds, all that kind of stuff will be done in this area. And you'll also see that we've taken down our food farm, which used to be over there. So that was sad to take down, but it had to go. It's nice to get a bit of a change as well. So let's... Oh, so close. Well, we'll land here on the star. So as you can see, we've done quite a bit of work. And the next thing I think we're going to do is... Well, after Nintendo pranked me with this here, I asked Nintendo... So, well, he said, right, off to do the same to Orange. So I was like, okay, you're doing the exact same. And he was like, no, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I said, well, if you want a hand, I'll join you. So me and Nintendo teamed together and went and delivered Orange a little Christmas present. So as the sun sets, I decided I'd message Nintendo, and he said he was off to prank Orange next. Because we were first on the list, apparently. I see how it is, Nintendo. I see how it is. And Nintendo is apparently going around to basically everyone's base and leaving them a little present. So I said... Oh my word.
Oh no.
This is like what happened with Keith. No!
Oh no!
Quick, shift. I don't know where he is.
I don't know either.
Right, come on, we got it. Oh, whoops. Whereabouts are you? Actually, I'll see. What are you? Oh. Nintendo, just respond and say you're doing something, so it makes it look like I'm asking generally. Just say you're like at your base doing something. Oh dear, the lag on the server. I think the server's gone funny. What am I doing with this stuff? So what's the plan, Nintendo? What are we actually doing here? Because I've kind of just said I kind of just said I'll help you with absolutely no clue whatsoever in what I'm doing.
Well, I need you to make buttons.
Buttons? I can do buttons.
Blue. Buttons, and if you can fly to the top of the gingerbread, I can give you red concrete. We need to make button.
What do you mean by... Oh, on the gingerbread man. Oh,
on the gingerbread man.
What color? Just red. Yeah. What color?
Red, white, green.
Red, white, and green. You know you've given me concrete powder, so I'm going to have to go and convert that. And I'm out of rockets, and he doesn't have an ender chest. So can we all go to one of Orange's latest videos and just comment, where's the ender chest?
You have phantoms after you.
Oh, that's even better. I couldn't sleep because of the monsters.
Well, now you really can't sleep.
Oh, you're lucky he kind of came and went.
Yeah. Oh, good, there's a phantom stuck over here.
Oh, right, okay, I spoke too soon. We need to work out where he is. Hopefully he's working on his nether. Oh no, he's just finished his nether tunnel. I don't know what he's doing. We need to be really careful. Right, I'm going to do the buttons. Have you built circles in Minecraft before? Can I...
Yeah, I want...
Do you mind if I help you?
You know?
Because come down here, come down to where I'm looking from.
What? I know, I built it. What the... I know, I'm trying over here. I messed it up.
Can I help you? I'm very good at building circles. No, that's off centered.
You think? No, he just looks really depressed from over here.
Oh yeah, that's a bit better. That's actually quite scary looking at him like that. Snow. With the red netherrack, with it, he looks so upset. Oh dear, no, Nintendo. No.
What?
No.
What? I know.
No.
What about this?
Could you shove me some red concrete? That's even scarier. That is even scarier.
No, it was perfect. Why?
I'll show you something amazing.
I need white concrete.
Concrete. Need a bit of one.
I speak Germanish. I speak Germanish.
Mind your head. Ah. Bum. That didn't happen.
That was beautiful. Beautiful descent. Okay, that's okay. My electric didn't even activate. Could have died again.
Right, this is.
Oh my.
This is the difficult
goodness.
part.
You know, I'm just.
I've got a genius idea. I have an absolute genius idea.
What? What?
Before I go, oh, I need to quickly go and buy something from the shop.
I'll eat it.
Now, now come and have a look.
I'm scared.
This is amazing.
Going in F1 mode to look at what? Okay. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that clip with Nintendo. That was good fun to record over. And if you didn't realise that was the gingerbread man we built out of Shrek, well, it was a representation, I think is the best way to put it. Now, what are we going to do with all of this? That is the question. And I, as you probably know, if you've been around the channel for any sort of length of time, I'm not a builder. I mean, I'm really not a builder. So we're going to hire the one and only Orange Pineapple to come and sort this mess out. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave him a message in his book, which we'll head over and write in right now, which I said a lot of writes in the same time just there. So yeah, let's begin to go over to communal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight over to communal, and we're going to write an order in his book. And I'm basically going to write, check me in Discord. We have had a problem with the advancements. Unfortunately, they've reset. We've just been trying to work on something new and really exciting, which we'll hopefully be announcing maybe at the start of next year, something like that. But it did cause advancements to reset. So what we've done is we've removed them from announcing in chat because it will cause a lot of problems with people just re-logging on and getting about loads and loads of advancements. The second thing is, what is that number up in tab I hear you say? And that number is cake slices eaten. A bit like they've done on OmathaCraft, we're going to launch a little competition you have to, whoever gets the most wins. Not exactly sure what they win yet. I think we'll make some rewards at some point in communal, but that is cake slices eaten. I believe we're only on the 2nd of December. I've eaten 12. I'm just eating that's about 2 cakes. And Dragon is at 44. So what we could do is we can go scoreboard objective set display sidebar, and if we do cake eaten, there we go. As we can see, 424 Nintendo's at. I have to say I'm rooting for Dragon to win, and I seem to have naturally come to my shop to check all the stock. We all seem to be alright there. I can't say we're not selling amazingly. The price are probably a bit too cheap. 2 times there, so that's not too bad. There we go. So we've got another advancement. So where are we going? We're going over to soon. I'm on tops. Yeah. We are rooting for Dragon to win for the pure reason just because we don't want Nintendo to ring. That made no sense whatsoever. So this is Nintendo's beautiful shop. Nintendo's Orange's beautiful shop. This looks absolutely amazing, and we're going to get Orange to do some terraforming work all around our base. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab his order book. Here we go. And we're going to go right to the end. Hi, Orange. You know what? I'll type this out and I'll catch you once it's done. Okay, so written up. As you have probably heard, I have a massive terraforming project coming up, and I'm definitely not a good terraformer, but I know somebody who is. I'm not going to bother writing everything up in this book because it'll take forever. So drop me a message in Discord, and we could do a collab or something for me to explain what I need doing. I will pay well. Rover. So that is it, and that is it. So I'll drop Orange a message saying we have placed an order in his shop, and hopefully Orange will get back to us and say we'll hopefully catch up with him and do a small collab or something, and I'll explain everything I want doing. So I need to go now and have a look at what lengths we're at for the video, and I think what we'll do is we're just going to go and do a little bit more terraforming work around the island. Terraforming work, I know I said I'm literally placing an order in for this. By that I mean we're just going to make some rivers work. We want to make it an island. So there are a couple of points where the island is actually connected to land. So we actually want to make it an island. So it's got that nice sort of islandy feel to it. That made no sense whatsoever, but pretend you know. And yeah, so I'll head back to the base and I'll show you what I am doing. And I don't think I do. Okay, I'm sorry it's night. I think Dragon still wants it to be night, so I've just left it as night. I would like to sleep, but I'm going to leave it to Dragon. So I believe he's trying to make up some awesome system to eat as much cake as possible. I believe he's at 50. He has just logged off, so I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but he's probably back on any minute now. So this is the first thing I mean. We have just made this an actual river, and the water is a bit funky, but I'm not gonna bother about that because it has literally taken me ages to get the water to be just as good as it is. So yeah, this looks alright, and this kind of thing, I just want it to be a proper island. And as we can see, if we fly around here, this is all good, and this area here we need to do the same treatment. We just need to make this river run through. run through. As you can see, we have the same issue here. I think I did this bit. I tried to do this when I first started the season. So we got all of this fill out, and the stone is here because when I was mining all this down, I actually used lava to destroy it all, it made life a lot easier. And I want to relight up all of this area along here, and we also need to do the same treatment. I think I'd like to. How am I going to do this? I think eventually I would like to remove all of this landmass here because it's a right pain, it's right in the way, and it doesn't look very good. But what we're going to do first is we're going to make the river. I think we'll just make the river run along this area here. We'll cut through that pond just to make life a bit easier, less work to do. And we'll kind of refine all this edge, and then we'll probably relight up all the island because it was so nice when it wasn't lit up. But to be honest, quite now it's lethal. And I'm sorry, Dragon, but you're not online, so I am going to sleep. So yeah, I'm just going to jump in this bed here and have a nice doze. Okay, so welcome back. I have just noticed that creeper and those mobs all over on the hill there. Goodbye, spider. You clearly didn't like being here. So basically, the first thing I've done, I thought I'd just show you how I do this river part. So the first thing I've done is I've blocked off all the water in this part of the river. And the first thing I noticed was it's quite slim. And you can kind of still see that, but it'll be obviously less visible when it's filled with water. So what I've done is I've raised it up a little bit. I think the lowest block down here is Y56, and on the other side it's Y57. So I think the lowest block we're going to do in here is Y59. So it's going to slope up a bit, but this is going to kind of look like a thinner area, so it should be a shallower river. So it kind of makes sense doing that. So the next thing I've got to do is I'm going to flood this entire thing full of water, and the very last thing we've got to do is then remove all of those walls there. But I've just remembered I need to get rid of all the stone here because this looks quite ugly. So let's quickly get that over and done with. There we go. I will fill that with water because that will bug me, as I'm sure it will bug some of you. So I've got my water buckets here, and I have found it is a slow process doing this. It definitely is. It takes time to fill this, especially this. It's an odd shape. It's going to be a right pain to fill, but we've got to get it done. So I'm going to crack on with it, and I'll get you when the river's done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in this position, and hopefully, you know what? Let's go up on the hill. We can do a before and after shot of exactly how it looks. I'll try and get the head position right. I'll take an F3 picture. There we go. Right. I'll see you once it's filled. Okay, and there we go. Like nothing ever happened. There we go. The river is filled. It's not looking amazing, but I'm obviously when we meet up with Orange, he'll be sorting small things out that need to look better. Because obviously there's still kind of stone visible, and I'm sure Orange wouldn't mind with a bit of extra payment. Saw that out, and there he is speaking of the devil. So there he is, and yeah, that is looking better. So the last thing I think we're going to do in today's episode, we'll probably leave it at that, is that I think we're going to try and remove all of this because I mean, look at it. It's going to be quite a bit to remove, and I think we're just going to make it to this one block shallow river, because I'm not 100% sure what we want to do with it yet. I'm not going to go ahead with the river idea, only because we kind of need to remove quite a bit of land, so we're just going to take it all down to one block deep water, and obviously we'll flood all of that itself. If that goes below water level, is that below water level? Yes, it is. That will just be a bit of a deeper area, so we'll keep it as it is. Anyway, so I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll catch you in just a little bit. Okay, and there we go. That is that part gone. We are just destroying land as we go. So now our island is actually an island. Obviously, there's loads and loads of work we can do, and I have explained quite a bit already that we're going to catch up with Orange at some point and hopefully work on this together, and it should be really, really good. I say work on this together, I mean I'll explain what I want doing, and he'll hopefully be able to make that dream a reality. And before I sign out today, I want to go and see how Dragon is getting on eating all those cakes, so I'll catch you over at his base. And you know what, I was just putting away some stuff, and I thought, oh, it'd be nice, I'll drop him over some stuff, because obviously we want him to beat Nintendo. So I think he asked for some wheat, so what we'll bring is 3 stacks of wheat, 2 stacks of sugar, and I don't know if I have any more eggs. I'll see if I have any more eggs, so I'll basically make it so we can make a stack of cakes without the milk. We'll have to provide the milk himself. Okay, so I've made the long trek over to where I believe Dragon's base is. Well, I say one of his base is. And we need to find a way to get down there, which this looks like the way. So I've no clue how he's doing this. We've got a present here. Oops, that was shift. And that looks like a Mr. Got a present for you. This is a genius idea. I might put milk not included. Milk not included. So he's eating pufferfish. And this is very clever. Oh, I see. So he's eating pufferfish to get the poison effect. And then just comes up here and eats some of the cake. I'm going to steal a bit of cake. He'll never notice. He'll never notice. So we are at 72 bits of cake. I don't think we're ever going to get up to 400. I'm sorry, I'll take my shoes off. I shouldn't be jumping around on your cake, Dragon. That's a bit rude of me. Nice cake. So that is actually going to be it for today's episode. So if you have enjoyed, please leave a like. And Dragon's got no clue what I'm doing. Please leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hold on a second. Dragon's just given us some diamond blocks. Thanks, Dragon. Yay! Yay! I'm gonna go away now. Bye. Bye. Just slowly edge away. I can't do this backwards. This isn't a good idea. Slowly, slowly. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.